What is probability? Well, probability is the extent of the likelihood for something to happen. There are two branches of probability: experimental probability and theoretical probability. Experimental probability is probability that was derived from or based off an actual event or experiment. Theoretical probability is probability that was derived from mathematical formulas or equations. There are three types of probability. The first one is even chance or 50-50. This is like flipping. Next one is impossible. That is like getting a 7 on a dice. This is impossible because there is no 7 on a dice. It only goes up to 6. And the final type is certain, which is probability that has 100% chance of happening. And I'll show you it right now.
I'll be showing you a magic trick involving 10 cards consisting of 5 cards from each of the diamonds and spades. Now I'll be shuffling these 10 cards to create randomness. The objective here is to shuffle these 10 cards and separate them back into 5 cards. After that, we'll grab the card at the very top of each stack and it should pair. Now that I've finished shuffling these 10 cards, I'll begin to separate these 10 cards into 2 stacks of 5 cards. And we can also shuffle these cards by transferring the cards on top to the bottom by the number of times on how many cards we have currently minus 1. This means that if we have 5 cards, we can only shuffle it 4 times, and if we have 4 cards, we can only shuffle it 3 times, and so on. But we have the option to shuffle however we want. I can choose to shuffle only 1 stack 4 times, but I can also choose to shuffle 2 stacks only 2 times. I've already got my first pair out. Now, I'll begin to shuffle these stacks 3 times. I'll do 1 on the left once, and I'll do 2 on the right. We only have 3 cards left. That means we can only shuffle the deck 2 times. I'll do both shuffles on the right stack. And now we only have 1 shuffle left, and I'll choose to do that on the left side. And now we have all our pairs. Let's turn them over to see if they're matching or not. And as you can see, each card has found their pair. I can even do this again to prove to you that this is not random. This is an example of certain probability.
Every single card to match up and pair at the end. Was it some kind of magic trick or coincidence? Well, no. It was actually just simple mathematical probability sequencing.
We have here an illustration of the 2 sets of cards, each consisting of an ace, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This goes the same for the set of diamonds, also consisting of an ace, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let us switch to an illustration where the cards are stacked vertically to better see how this trick works. And to reenact what we did, let us shuffle the cards. And if you can notice it, there is a pattern here. The location of each card from each stack is opposite from its counterpart. However, we're not quite finished yet because as we can see from the very top of the stack, the cards are not matching. And this is when this formula comes in. Because as long as you shuffle the set of cards by the number of current cards there is, minus 1, the outcome will always result in a matching pair.
Would you look at that? Isn't mathematical probability very cool? That's right, it is very cool. This is my ICT performance task,